Since I moved to the UK 2 years ago, I have been eating Nigerian food. You can imagine. Nigerian food is so expensive, but British food has not really quite gripped me. I do enjoy the full English breakfast though, which is why I decided to try this meal, and that is the first in the series I'm going to call Nigerian Girl Tries English Food. So today I'm going to be trying beans on toast. Beans on toast is a part of the full English breakfast, which I absolutely enjoy. I love the full English breakfast. When I first landed in the UK, that was one of the things I ate every single day in the hotel where I stayed. I loved it. And so it's a protein rich meal. This is why I love it. There's eggs, there's sausages, at least those two, make up the protein. And so I love the full English breakfast and also the baked beans. It's high in protein, even though it's a lot of carb, but it's also high in protein. So I love the full English breakfast. But this beans on toast, because I work as a domiciliary carer, a lot of my service users ask me to prepare it for them, and I'm like, what is so special about this? Because the way they eat it with so much relish, I think I'm missing something. To be honest, baked beans has not quite really hit any spots for me since I arrived here. It appears to have lost its luster, and so I was very reluctant to try it again. But when I keep preparing it for my service users and they keep asking me for it and they keep eating it with so much relish, I think I'm missing something. So this time around, I decided to add butter to my toast, which I've not been doing in the past, and decided to go ahead and give it another shot before I completely write it off. So I have two slices of toast. I have microwaved my baked beans and I spoon it onto my toast. This is how I've seen them eating it. Some of them really just dunk the toast in the baked beans, but a lot of them eat it like this as well. So I'm going to try it because I really want to convince myself that English food is worth the hype, even though it's only the English that are hyping it. So I'm willing to give it a shot, because I'm that kind of person. I'm adventurous with food. I love trying out new meals. I want to try out new meals all the time. If English food really hits the spot, I will keep eating it because it's absolutely cheaper. Nigerian food is really expensive here. I'm going to do a video sharing the prices of Nigerian food, and I probably will try to document how much I spend every week on Nigerian food. So I want to save because I want to buy my own house someday in this country. And if I want to do that, I'm going to have to cut down on how much I spend on food, at least for a start. So if English food turns out to be as good, which I think it might because there's lots of protein in English food, then I might be able to convince my family to eat more English food on a weekly basis and cut down on our costs, our feeding costs, I hope. So here I am taking bites after bites of my beans on toast and waiting for the aha moment. I am still waiting for that aha moment. Yeah, so it's actually a very nutritious tasting meal. It tastes very rich. To be honest, it didn't happen. There was no aha moment. I had to wash it down with some tea. It did not happen. The aha moment escaped me completely. Girlfriend had to go and grab her shito pepper from the fridge. As a typical African girl that I am, there has to be pepper in everything I eat. Nigerians, particularly, we love our spicy foods. I spoon in my shito pepper into the baked beans in a hope to redeem its taste. Because man, that beans is bland. No vex, English people. This beans is bland. Oh my goodness, baked beans. I used to love it at some point. I love to add it to salads though. If you're English, please do not take offense on this video. It's just for fun, and really there's nothing wrong with us trying each other's food. I can eat beans on toast because it's a nutritious meal, yes, but maybe not every week. Oh gosh, the taste. The taste has gone up several notches since I added the shito pepper. So I decided the baked beans by itself with the shito pepper is good. The toast by itself with the tea is great. However, the beans and toast didn't cut it for me. It did not cut it for me. So your girl has gone back to eating her beans with the shito pepper and all the spice that she needs. Beans on toast, not a go for me.